I would have continued the story last night after I got unwound from work, but I was unfortunately just a little too tired, so I kind of skipped it. Then a bit earlier, I was busy doing other stuff. So now we're back to continue with the story of 2.4 where we left off. I did sort of start Saga the Prime Primaveral Primary start this one. So we kind of skipped that beginning. So oops, sorry, my bad. But anyway, I got done with my dailies and stuff. But before we start, we're going for a warp again. We want our little fox healer. Nothing this time around. Well, let's see what 4-star we get. Oh, good, a Lynx. Can always use one of the other healers maxed out. I'm like, I am okay with having Lynx here. And let's just do one more here, because then we'll just hold off. Yep. So we're 30 pulled into our 50-50. To be honest, I was not going to pull through all of 2.4, but our little fire healer is someone I can I mean fire healer. Our little fox healer is someone I can't skip. I mean, I only have Bailu. Bailu is okay, but she's lacking. Oh, Secret Vow. Wonder if I have that maxed yet. Oh, before we do anything, let's get Lynx all maxed. Oh, no, I think she's almost maxed. Where is she at? There she is. Yeah, you can see, like, I have not worked on her at all. I've just given her a little bit here and there. Oh, no, she's not maxed. Okay, that's nice.
Everyone needs some time alone.
Still need 2 more. Boost the max HP increase effect. Oh, shoot. So I do kind of want to max her out. Now, who are the other characters? Oh, it's Yukong and Hanya. Hanya I have already fully maxed out, but Yukong... I mean, an Eidolon. Oh, she is 1 away. Oof. So it might be worth pulling more just to get her and Lynx maxed out. Because Hanya, she's already maxed out in that. Welt has, during Acheron's initial run, is when I first got Welt. Then he has shown up twice since then. I've been surprised. Like, he was one of the few last starter characters, OG characters I've made. Like, I think the last character I need are actually, I do not have Gepard yet, and I do not have Yang King yet. These are the only 2 I don't have. These 2 ice characters, the Preservation and the Hunt. Now, honestly, Gepard is still great. Yang King, he's good, but unfortunately, you need to avoid damage to make the most of him. Bronya, I have not had a chance to get any of her Eidolons yet. Same way with Himiko or Bailu. Bronya I actually got on the very first on Seely's banner. Instead of getting her, I got Bronya as my 50/50, so that allowed me to get King Yuan on his first banner. Because then I haven't really used him too much until 10 Stone Hearts. Adventurine, our first battle with that, which he actually helped pull through and actually win the battle for me. Clara. Clara has become part of my follow-up state. But yeah, no, so. I have enough here to grab 6 more if I wanted to. But I'm going to hold off. I can see, like, I already have all of Pella. Hook would be nice to grab, but she's not a necessity. I should really grab the last of those Star Pass rails because, oh, no, I only have one. Oh, well. Oh, anyway, you're not here for this bullshit. You're here for this. You're here for the story. Let's get going.
I am glad to finally meet you in person, guests from the Astral Express. I'm Fei Xiao, the general of the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
Let me introduce our guest to you. The one dressed in green.
He's the reincarnation of Imbibitor Lune, and the person behind him is the newest member of the crew. I've heard a lot about you. Outside the reports from the Law Fu, the Skyfaring Commission of the Yaoqing has also gathered plenty of information about both of you. I've been eager to meet you face to face for reasons that I'm sure General Jing Yuan has explained.
Be straightforward.
That's right. But don't worry, this isn't a trial. I just want to have a chat with you and get a better understanding of the facts. According to General Jing Yuan's report, the Ruin Legion is to blame for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, and all Arbiter Generals should pay attention to the Ruin Author's movements. Over the years, the Destruction's minions have wreaked havoc on countless worlds, and the Alliance has been keeping an eye on them. But no one expected them to join hands with the remnants of the Abundance. The damage caused by the Ambrosial Arbor crisis was far less severe than expected, which is good news for us. However, it was quite different from the Ruin Legion's usual style of destroying life wherever they go. While I trust the bravery of the Divine Foresight and the Nameless, I'm curious about some details missing from the report. I'd like to take this chance to have an exchange with both of you. Let me be clear, the questions I'll ask might not reflect my actual thoughts, so please don't take offense if any of my questions seem a bit harsh.
Now, this is where, unfortunately, forgive me if I'm being rude, some people will take offense regardless and not be like, you're hurting and all this other bullcrap. One, she's doing her job, you gotta keep it separate. This is what I appreciate with her. I've had bosses like her before, and it's perfectly normal. The job is first in this matter. Personal feelings always have to come something. That's also something that happens when you work with friends. Like, you have to separate yourself from your friends when it comes to the job if you both work together. You may like them. You may be the best friends outside of work, but in work, if one of you is higher up on the command totem pole or even has more responsibility and is on the same work level, you've got to respect them. I've had to deal with this so many times. It's not funny. That's why I respect her for doing this. I really hope she becomes a playable character later on. This would be freaking awesome.
Please go ahead, General. But keep in mind, we can only answer based on what we know. And perhaps you already have the answers to your questions in your heart.
You have a clever tongue. I like it.
Oh, good. Negotiation
Merlin's
test.
claw is quite articulate. right now her intentions are unknown, and Jing Yuan wants us to be honest. Maybe I'll just stick to the facts we know.
Let's cut to the chase. Before the crisis struck, the Astral Express was guided here by a Stellaron hunter, a wanted felon, in an attempt to resolve the Stellaron crisis.
Wrong button. There you go. Notice thieving. Heard that.
However, everyone in the cosmos knows of the Stellaron hunter's reputation. So, why did you place so much trust in them? Could it be that some of you have a connection with them?
Ilya's prophecy.
Rumor has it that Elio, the leader of the Stellaron Hunters, possesses the power to see into the future. He foresaw that the Xianzhou and the Express would have important roles to play in the war against Nanook. That's why we were lured here to the Luofu, to deal with the Stellaron crisis and fulfill the prophecy.
General Jing Yuan believes in this prophecy too, as mentioned in the report. I'm curious why you didn't question it at all. Could it be because one of the Stellaron hunters is actually an old acquaintance of General Jing Yuan?
Please be cautious with your words, Merlin's Claw. Let's avoid sowing doubt among our comrades. That Stellaron hunter used to be my disciple. So are you putting my loyalty in question too?
I'm simply bringing up the doubts about General Jing Yuan that exist within the Alliance. Since I'm representing them, perhaps you can just imagine me as one of those old geezers. Let's move on to the next question. The report suggests that Don Shu, the master of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, colluded with the Lord Ravager and used the power of the Stellaron to resurrect the Ambrosial Arbor. But here's the thing. Don Shu was just a chief alchemist. Even if she colluded with our enemies and summoned the Stellaron, how did she manage to bypass the Vidyadhara guards around the Ambrosial Arbor?
If the Luofu hadn't exiled Danheng, leaving the Vidyadhara with no leader, they wouldn't have fallen into chaos. And there wouldn't have been the opportunity to bring the Stellaron to the roots of the Arbor
And Vibrator Lune was exiled due to his own crimes.
Okay, I'm screwing this
Now,
up. Ah!
As his reincarnation.
I was concerned about the safety of my companions, so I acted brazenly.
But he returned despite everything. According to the report, Lord Ravager Fantilia is the mastermind behind the entire... She disguised herself as an ambassador of the Skyfaring Commission and traveled...
Returned as a previous round.
Could you please give us...
No problem. But
I personally met Don Shu once. Her closest friend was killed during the war on the Fanghu, and she harbored deep hatred towards the hunt. So she spent years making preparations in the Alchemy Commission, in order to take revenge on the Xianzhou.
revenge is also a form of the hunt. However, that doesn't explain how she managed to bring the Stellaron into the Scale Gorge.
Well, you should ask Don Shu herself for the answer.
Unfortunately, Don Shu is dead, and even her corpse has crumbled. And according to the report, Lord Ravager Fantilia, she disguised herself as...
I was there, fighting Fantilia alongside General Jing Yuan, but she absorbed the power of the Ambrosial Arbor and gained an almost indestructible physical form. Perhaps that was her intention all along.
So, a pawn of the destruction wanted a flesh and blood body to live in. Interesting. That's quite a new perspective.
Okay.
Oh. It seems that your answers have addressed all my questions. Generals, I am finished with my questioning.
So, what do you think, General Fei Shao? Have the doubts in the report been cleared up?
The two nameless have been honest in their answers. Even though there are some tricky details, my intuition tells me there is nothing wrong. However, the 3 questions I posed earlier were not just for the nameless, but for you too, General Jing Yuan. First, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus grew uninterrupted on the Law Fu, yet the 6 charioteers were not aware of it. That was a dereliction of duty. Second, you believed in the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy and entrusted outsiders to solve the crisis, even granting them access to the Plague Mark. That was a dereliction of responsibility. Third, you insist on holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, putting the Lawfu back in the spotlight. That is a dereliction of wisdom.
Merlin's Claw. Is this your line of thinking, or the 10 Lords?
From the moment I walked in, I made it clear that the questions I'd ask might not reflect my actual thoughts.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were deeply rooted and had been plotting for a long time. I admit it was my negligence for not noticing it earlier. As for the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy, I didn't believe all of it, but in the end, the Law Fu did survive the Ambrosial Arbor crisis. So, I think it's safe to say that Elio's prophecy about the future holds some merit. And as for the war dance, do you think I'm unaware of the risks? However, risks can also be opportunities. The Law Fu has lain low for too long. I believe it's time to stir up the dregs hidden in the depths and wash them away once and for all.
Just as I expected from our sophisticated divine foresight. You have a way with words. I like it. But, unfortunately, ever since the report was submitted, the Alliance has been filled with rumors and speculation. Even within the Lawfu, there are people accusing you of neglecting your duties, resulting in the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
So what are your thoughts on all of this, General Fei Shao?
As a fellow Arbiter General, I fully understand the difficulties of this position. Personally, I think all these rumors are meaningless dribble. Across the sea of stars, the divine foresight knows better than anyone else what happened on the Lawfu and the meaning behind it. Just as what happened on the Xianzhou Yaoqing recently.
You mean the Xianzhou Yaoqing is also...
The scouts of the Verdant Knights have sent back reports that Borisin are making trouble again. The Borisin packs that were once divided and scattered have started swallowing each other up, forming larger and larger packs. Moreover, there's an entity named Mongus behind it all.
An entity?
According to the report, this entity isn't actually a Borisin. It's a woman claiming to be the messenger of the Master of Immortality. She's described as having 12 faces and 12 pairs of fangs, as cruel as poison and as elusive as quicksand. The Borisin believe she'll give them a chance to rise again.
Rune May, what are you doing? I know she's somehow doing this. They wouldn't mention her earlier if she wasn't doing something. Oh, good lord. Or it's
That's
Fantilia.
Fantilia.
Okay, never mind.
That's right. You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the Patina Justice or the Seer Strategist, this conversation might not be so friendly. I've always had faith in my instincts, so I don't doubt your good intentions. But the Alliance has its fair share of questions and doubts about the Law Fu. So, my plan is to come up with an acceptable answer to satisfy the Alliance.
What's in this plan, General Fei Shao?
General Jing Yuan, you already know what has to be done. But since you don't want to be the bad guy, I'll take care of it for you. You need the final word from the Ten Lords Commission to quell any doubts. And for that, I'll have to ask the two Nameless to visit the Shackling Prison. No, I'm not imprisoning you. While you're there, I'll ask a judge in the Ten Lords Commission's Interrogation Division to record a detailed testimony with the karmic mirror from both of you. We'll fill in the gaps that weren't covered in the report, and silence any protests within the Alliance.
I'm okay with that.
Your willingness to help is truly heartwarming, youngsters.
Then, as the Merlin's Claw requests...
Oh, there's one more thing. This testimony is for silencing the voices of opposition within the Alliance. But I would like to urge General Jing Yuan to listen to the pleas of the Foxians on the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
So, you are here for Hule.
Exactly. Hule is locked up in the Luofu's Shackling Prison. Since he is the broodlord of the Borisin, I want to transfer him onto the Xianzhou Yaoqing and imprison him there. The recent movements of the Borisin suggest they're planning something big, so we must act preemptively.
It makes sense to have the Foxians keep an eye on their arch-nemesis. Since you trust my judgment, I'll repay that trust. What do you think about all this, General Huayan?
I was worried this would turn into a heated argument, but it seems like both of you are on the same page, solving each other's problems. I couldn't have asked for a better outcome.
And as for Hule, I'll send my lieutenants Zhao Chou and Moza to check on his condition in prison and ready him for transport. If there are no more questions, shall we get this started?
Interesting. Ooh. New paper, new papers. Wait. Interesting. Okay. What is that about? Unless I missed it from earlier.
I'm really sorry about all this. But the testimony in the Shackling Prison won't take up much of your time. I'll call for a messenger to take you to the Interrogation Division. You just need to give your testimony, and then you can head back.
As you wish, General.
As General Jing Yuan requested, everything is prepared for your arrival, and I am here to receive you. The judges at the Interrogation Division also know your purpose in coming.
Oh! We enter it through Scale Gorge Waterscape? Interesting.
Looks like this.
Interesting.
The Shackling Prison. I didn't expect to be back here after all these years.
Dan Heng.
Don't worry about me.
If you're ready, I'll open the gate for you. This is one of many entrances used for temporary access. Since you're not actual prisoners, it makes sense for you to use this entrance. Please come on in, dear guests.
Interesting. Ooh, nice. We get the whole shit. Ooh, there's a Wart Trotter in 23. Nice. Orson battle, Orson battle. Why am I so excited just fighting those kobolds? God damn it, why did one of the answers have to be kobolds? Now I'm taking them as kobolds. Well, they wanted a prison. This is awesome, actually. There's more then.
What are you looking at?
The shackling prison on the Luofu is completely different from the one on the Yaoqing. It's completely underwater.
Whether it's in the clouds or underwater, breaking free would still be a piece of cake for me.
Still thinking about your old jailbreak tricks, huh? Forget it. You're free now. Just don't do anything stupid, or the judges will throw you back in there and lock you up for a few hundred years.
You'll see me again in just a few days.
Taking Hule back to the Yaoqing means a lot to the Foxians on the ship, and to the General herself. So stay alert.
Guests, my name is Shui Yi, and I'm here on orders from the Incarceration Division of the Ten Lords Commission.
Yay, Zue.
We're Jiao Cho and Moza. General Fei Xiao sent us to extradite the Borisin criminal Hule to the Yaoqing. We're here to inspect the conditions of his imprisonment and make preparations for the handover and transportation. I assume you've been briefed, Your Honor.
Your visit request has been approved. I'll be your guide for this trip. Prisoner Hule, the warhead and brood lord of the Borisin abominations of abundance and the arch-nemesis of the Foxians, is responsible for 2,123 wars of aggression and countless associated crimes. Due to his heinous acts, he has been imprisoned in the depths of the shackling prison and subjected to the punishment of the Forest of Swords until the end of time. He shall never be pardoned.
No need to repeat his crimes and sentence, Your Honor. He is the greatest enemy of us Foxians. The stories of his atrocities are used to terrify our children. I'm well aware of every crime he's committed. Let's move on to the next step.
When it comes to visiting criminals, there are rules in place to ensure your safety. I know you've heard legends about Hule since you were children, but your knowledge about him is likely very limited. Only the judges of the Ten Lords Commission truly know what kind of abomination is locked up at the bottom of the shackling prison. It has been centuries since Jing Liu, the former sword champion of the Luofu, captured Hule. And during all those years, we never provided him with any food. Yet he somehow managed to stay alive. It defies all the documented physical characteristics of the Borisin. The Forest of Swords, forged by the Punishment Division, is a device of intense torment, used to execute sinful abominations. Most Borisin die within 3 days in the forest, but Hule is different. Every time the blades pierce him, his body instantly heals. Despite the brutal punishment, he somehow manages to survive.
Oh lord, he's like Blade.
The complex rules are there because of his abnormal characteristics. Do you understand now?
I apologize for any offense caused. Please continue, Your Honor.
I've given you the instructions regarding Hule's visitation. Please make sure you read them carefully.
Loopy toxin. Do not mention Xing Liu. What controversy with? Oh, too bad we can't have Jing Liu and this Boulay fight. That would be interesting.
And please, take this pellet before proceeding.
No, I'm not taking random medicine.
Then you won't be allowed to visit Hule.
Just swallow it already. Hule is like all Borisin. He can release a pheromone called lupatoxin that induces fear. Thousands of years ago, we Foxians were enslaved by the Borisin. Not because we were naturally weaker, but because of their lupatoxin. This pill is for our own mental well-being.
I understand.
I knew you were a reasonable person. Now that we've taken the medicine, let's proceed.
Interesting.
Your Honor.
What is it?
No. Never mind. Maybe I'm just imagining things.
Oh
Let's
god.
keep moving.
There are already guards there. They're trying to break out Hule. Which one of them?
Here we are. Her Honor hasn't arrived yet. Please wait a moment.
This place... it's still as cold as it used to be. Sorry. I was just... Thank you. I wish I could show you the 6 charioteers might have more power over the rest of this Xianzhou ship. The judges will use a complicated interrogation device called the... Therefore, the judgment made here will be sufficient to convince the other administrators. Okay. But...
Oh, trigger chest. Yay for more jade. I can't use that yet.
Welcome, dear guests from the Express. Judge Hanya of the Interrogation Division.
Yay!
We've met before. Glad to meet you again. Please allow me to express my gratitude to you again for subduing the demons in the Fixtral Garden.
Looks like while March 7th and I were clueless, you already made many friends on the Xianzhou Luofu.
Even though you and I have met before, we can't show any favoritism under the 10 Lords. So, please do as I command as we head to Scrivener Hall and beyond. Don't do anything without my permission. This is not a place for ordinary mortals. You and Mr. Donham, please come with me.
Please lead the way, Your Honor.
Please let me activate the mechanism before we all move forward. And please, watch your steps.
Interesting. Ah, shoot, I can't inspect it. Oh well.
Be very careful and watch your step as you make your way through. The terrain inside the shackling prison is treacherous. One wrong move, and you could end up plunging into the depths. And if you're really unlucky, you might be frozen solid or burned to a crisp before anyone can help you.
Gee.
But with your skills, I don't think you need to worry about that. You're funny. This prison does contain many layers. We even brought in Vidyadhara Icor line craftsmen to introduce the ingenuity of delve enchantment. What you're seeing now is just one part of the shackling prison.
Perhaps. Judging from the appearance, much of the architecture in this prison has a Vidyaran style. So, perhaps they did have a hand in building this place back then.
As for how many floors there are, well, not even us judges know for sure. But there's a legend among us judges that a short-life prisoner once tried to escape, but ended up falling into the depths. And when we found him at the bottom, he was already an old man on the brink of death. Did he spend his whole life falling? Or did some long-life prisoner drain his life essence? We'll never know.
Interesting.
Anyway, please don't try anything like that. Please, come this way.
Oh, I want to go looking around, but I'd rather not piss off Anya. Why do I have the feeling that most of these guards are Borson? Oh, before I do anything, hold on.
Feeling lucky.
Sound lingers.
Yeah, no, I'd rather make safe than sorry. Safe than sorry. Oh, grab this quick.
Not exactly eye-catching.
Nope, there's no way around it. Dang.
It's freezing.
This place is filled with the cold air from the northern peak of the polar delve. Even the toughest long-life species would have a hard time enduring this.
Feeling lucky.
Did you hear something just now? Let me check it out. Ugh, what an eyesore. This place is packed with boxes and crates.
I'm gonna have to get Numby out for here then for later. Ooh. Ah, crap, it's an abundance abomination.
These crates, they look oddly familiar.
Wait.
A few days ago, the Spiritfarers received reports about an IPC transport ship that was attacked by Borison. Then, a bunch of those abominations were dumped into this place. I had a feeling there would be trouble during the war dance. But throwing both the pirates and the cargo in jail? That's a new one. I heard the Intelligentsia Guild crafted something dangerous. We have many records in the Hall of Karma about these wise ones. They love to tinker with forbidden technologies, always trying to push the limits of Ingenia. I caught a glimpse of the mechs in those crates, and they bear a striking resemblance to Borison. I wonder what they're planning this time.
Of course. Ron, Meg, use Borison DNA help or at least I'm guessing that.
Well, business first. Let's keep moving.
I thought there was a link. Oh, never mind.
Strange. I don't remember checking the containment facilities a second time.
Uh-oh, something got me.
Watch out!
Emergency! All wardens prepare for action! Emergency! All wardens prepare for action!
Oh shoot, they've all been caught. Nice, the Borson bot.
Why are these things moving on their own? Something's wrong. The guards aren't responding.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Don't let me down.
Some value, I suppose.
Go nappy!
The market is unpredictable.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Enjoying yourself?
Time for a lesson.
He's going wild, just like a Borison.
Looks like we're on our own. Or maybe...
Liquidation!
Bending the rules.
Every petal in life's all will be swept away by the wind.
Watch your head.
Sure, I'll play.
Lose some, win some. Time for a lesson.
Let the valuation begin!
The market is unpredictable.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Grace and...
But how is this even possible? The Spiritfarers follow the protocols, cutting off power to the mechs and sealing the crates. How could these mechs still start moving?
It's just like what happened in the Artisanship Commission before. These goods went haywire and attacked everyone in sight. The Alchemy Commission members examined them and found some unusual structures within. These things showing up in the Shackling prison can only mean one thing.
A prison break.
And whoever delivered these goods clearly wanted them to go through the Xianzhou's strict inspection process to show the Skyfaring Commission and Cloud Knights how dangerous they were. They wanted these mechs to end up right here, in the Shackling prison.
If these things already started taking action while nobody was paying attention, then the whole prison is in trouble, I'm afraid. And to make things worse, another group of visitors just entered the depths of the Shackling prison. The messengers from the Xianzhou Yaojing. And the prisoner they came to visit might be the target whom these wolf-shaped mechs were delivered here for. If that vicious beast manages to break free, it will be a catastrophe for the Xianzhou Luofu.
Oh shoot.
Here we are.
Have we arrived already, Your Honor? Shouldn't there be a cage here?
The most notorious felons are locked away in the solitary delves, deep down in the prison. Those delves can't be opened without proper authorization. So the blue bird paves the path, and the Stygian lanterns illuminate it. Help me light up these lanterns, and the way to the bottom of the Shackling prison. I've given you the diagrams for lighting the lanterns. Please.
Okay, so I need to go to the right. Oh, that's me. Okay, so go forward. Dun 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 dun. 1, 2, 3. 1.
Take a look.
So it should be.
Not bad. It could even use some more intensity.
Ooh, egg lock.
The path is open. Once we descend to the bottom of the prison, please do not do anything reckless. Inside the delve, behind this door, is the greatest enemy of the Foxians, Hule.
Ooh, I can't wait to see this guy. I mean, the 2D drawings were great, but this is going to be interesting. He may heal, but it still hurts.
According to custom, envoys from the Yao Qing visit the Xianzhou La Fu once every century to check on this abomination's imprisonment and condition. Even though the Ten Lords Commission sentenced Hule to the Forest of Swords, suffering every day for the rest of his life, I understand that the Yao Qing messengers want to see him dead. Unfortunately, for the past 7 centuries, they've had to return disappointed. Because this beast simply can't be killed.
If we can use his toxin to create medicine and save an innocent life, it might help balance out some of the sins he's committed.
The general.
Could you be the key to a cure for the general, Hule?
And once again, the envoys of the Yao Qing will leave disappointed. However, I won't say the same for me and my brothers.
Who's there?
I'm just a humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. You can call me Mock Talk.
I knew. Oh, wow. I knew he was going to be the big bad. Well, one of the big bads.
Intruders on the lowest level! Send reinforcements!
Nobody will hear you here, at the bottom of the shackling prison.
Ooh, this is going to be good.
Thank you for opening up the prison for us, Your Honor. We'll take it from here.
No wonder I kept smelling that familiar stench. So it wasn't just my imagination. Do your thing, Morsa.
We mustn't let these abominations get any closer! Impossible things. There are too many of them.
Once we were inside the shackling prison, we found soldiers available for us everywhere.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
We have a deal. There's no backing out now. For me or you. Don't let me down.
I like adding fuel to the fire. More seasoning.
Some value, I suppose. Eternal.
I suggest you surrender now. Good. I'll still kill you all. But I promise it'll be swift.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you? Ooh.
Grace and elegance. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Who's the little backstabber? How presumptuous. Die now!
Leave if you can, Musa.
It's not time yet.
We have a deal. There's no backing out now. For me or you. Selfishness, misery. Just a graze. Watch your head. I always deliver.
It's better to make no move. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Grace and elegance.
Give an
Damn.
inch and they'll
Guard the gate! They can't be allowed in!
Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Yep. I figured as much.
I've waited for too long. My first meal after regaining my freedom is the flesh and blood of my fellow kindred. A sad scene indeed.
It's been a long time, boy. Welcome back.
Wow, he is huge. Okay, we have to go take his bitch ass out. Use my language.
How many times has your verdant home spun around since our last hunt? Duran's whelp, tell me your name.
Oh, great Hule, nemesis of the Foxians, and the hunter of all beings. I'm Moktok, a humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. I am only one insignificant heir spawned from your bloodline. It's been at least 7 centuries since you led our pack through the hunting grounds of the stars. I'm thrilled to see that you are as cunning and skillful as ever.
7 centuries. 7 centuries have passed. But why have Duran's whelps grown to look like this? Tell me, Moktok, why have you grown to resemble our most despicable slaves and enemies, the Foxians?
Okay, so the Borson aren't abundance abominations born out of Foxians, but rather their own thing, much like the deer abomination of abundance. And I'm guessing 7th century to learn.
I've been commanded to release you from this cursed prison. is Senjaya's will. That's why I had to take a magic pill, don the skin of a lowly beast, play along with their hypocrisy.
Since you have an escape plan, tell me, what's our next move to get off of this ridiculously large ship?
My brothers and I will lock down this prison, trapping the prison guards inside. This will buy us some time. The rest of my crew, who are undercover like me, will secure the vessels for our escape. According to the plan, we only have a tight 2-hour window to get out of here. Originally, I intended to carry out the plan tomorrow, but they're planning to transfer you to the Xianzhou Yaoqing now. So I seized this opportunity to set you free.
What a reckless plan, you idiot! Even if we manage to get the ships, our chances of escaping are slimmer than a Foxian slipping through my claws!
But we have no other choice. The angel serving under the Master of Immortality sent me with a message. Only your return will end the prolonged divisions among the Borisin. Every one of my crew is ready to lay down their lives if it means setting you free.
A sneaky weakling like you is actually showing some reckless bravery with this plan. Fine. You'll get what you want. And all of Duran's whelps will too.
Well then, my lord. We should leave now.
Before we go, give me one of those magic pills.
My lord, you seriously want to don the skin of a lowly beast? That would be a disgrace to your greatness, my lord.
You idiot. Greatness means nothing without freedom. Once I get out, I'll need a disguise that won't raise any suspicion.
As you wish, my lord.
Is that Foxian slave my meal?
No, he's an envoy from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. I plead you to endure him a bit, my lord, as he's more valuable as a hostage. Take him, guys. Time to move out.
Madam Hanya, the wardens in all areas are regrouping. Those Ingenium enemies are wandering around and causing heavy casualties. And to make things worse, those iron wolves broke open the cages and let the criminals out. We've called for backup, but it seems like all communication is jammed.
Let's preserve our strength and first take down the isolated prisoners. By decree of the 10 Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Just a short time ago, the nether key mechanism was activated. It was probably Madame Shui and the Yaoqing messengers, heading to the bottom of the prison. Given the situation, I'm afraid that area is exactly where our enemies are targeting.
We mustn't let that vile beast escape from its cage.
We've gathered all the prison guards who can still fight, and we'll split up and secure each floor.
Go!
Those intruders are quite bold. They must have been planning this for quite a while.
Indeed, but Borisin tend to favor direct and aggressive approaches. Crafting careful and precise plans like this is simply not their style. Let's focus on the current situation right now. Please help me.
What's the fastest way to the bottom of this prison, Miss Hanya? If we don't get there quickly, we'll soon be outnumbered by all the enemies inside.
We'll have to bend the rules. Please, follow me. By decree of the 10 Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Yes, ma'am!
Wait, what was that? Oh. So much little stuff I have to earn here. Oh. Like, what was the most one? That's probably from the Golden Gear universe. That was the bulk of that one. I have a feeling those are going to be what. Oh,
Sound lingers.
Feeling lucky.
Hold your position here.
Yes, ma'am.
oh, a hexanexus. Nice. I'll have to go take a look at that later. Actually, I want to play with the puzzle. I can't do it
We
right
need a
now.
few tools if we want to reach the bottom quickly. Follow me to the next floor. The path is cut off. Someone must have altered the mechanism. No matter. It'll just require a bit more work.
Oh, this is going to be a fun place to explore for stuff. Ooh. Before I do anything, double check, double check, double check. Nope, nothing. Ooh, that would be so nice to use.
Some Spiritfarers occasionally use ingenia from the Artisanship Commission to navigate the treacherous terrain here.
Okay.
Normally, using devices like the shifting screen is strictly forbidden, as they could help prisoners escape. But, given the urgency of the situation, let's just ignore the usual regulations.
I think we're a little too late.
The nether key has been activated. I hope we're not too late.
No, we're too late. The Borson are... Or not. We don't even know what skinny takes, so I don't... Oh, we should be able to figure it out. Damn.
Looks like there was a fierce battle here not long ago.
The gate to the prison delve is wide open. Hule has managed to break... Where are the Yaoqing messengers? And where's my sister? Are they still alive?
Let's look around. Maybe we'll find some clues.
Is that all? Hardly worth the bother.
Ooh. Oh, no, that's nothing.
Xueyi is here. Miss Xueyi briefly sacrificed herself. My condolences, Miss Hanya.
Condolences. Well, that's unnecessary. You misunderstand. Thanks to the Ten Lords' blessing, my sister turned into an Ingenium centuries ago. Dying and returning as just a soul to the Hall of Karma's document office has become a routine for her. While I'm not keen on seeing her throw away her body like it's some replaceable part, but... By the way, have you seen bodies that might be the Yaoqing messengers? One of them was a Foxian wearing exquisite clothes, and the other wears a dark cloak, like a fugitive.
No. I haven't found any Foxian bodies. Only Borisan ones.
So, the intruders and Hule are holding the Yaoqing messengers hostage. This is the worst situation. With hostages in their grasp, the prison guards can't do anything about the prisoners. If anything happens to the messengers, the relationship between the Yaoqing and the Luofu could be irreversibly damaged. We must rescue the messengers, get out of here, and spread the news. We mustn't give up as long as there's a glimmer of hope.
What have you found, Miss Hanya?
Reconstruct.
It's my sister. Looks like her soul hasn't returned to the Hall of Karma yet. At such a critical moment, her death can give us information that we can turn into an advantage. Let me see. The damage isn't too bad. If I can fix it up, my sister will have a temporary body.
Ah, yay. Oh. Been a while since I did those.
I'm back.
Welcome back, sister. I don't know what kind of expression I should have at a time like this. Happy? Tears of joy? Forget it. I'm used to you coming back in all sorts of forms.
It's just a temporary solution. This side crane can't hold all of me.
Sister, what did you see when you were killed?
One of the Yaoqing messengers escaped, and the other one was taken hostage and brought upwards?
Besides the Borisin, there were other intruders. Invisible.
Invisible intruders? What does that even mean? How many conspiracies? Do me a favor, sister. The intruders have cut off all communication between inside and outside the prison. And now you're the only person, the only bird, who can slip out undetected. Make sure you deliver the news to the outside world.
I understand. Please be careful, sister. You are different from me.
Aww.
Time is running out, Miss Hanya. If we keep delaying, those Borisin will escape from the prison.
All right. If we happen to come across that Yaoqing messenger who got away... No. Stopping Hule should probably be our top priority.
Wait! Something feels off. Something's approaching.
The invisible intruders? These abominations aren't prisoners from this prison.
Yep, it's abundance.
Don't let me down. There's no backing out now, for me or you.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Let evaluation begin.
Who's the little backstabber?
Hedge your bets.
prison management on the Lawfu is truly concerning.
Who are you?
Aren't you looking for me?
There's more to life.
Lose some, win some. Time for a lesson. Steady. Let the valuation begin.
Some value, I suppose.
Market as a price. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
Existence is unity.
Bending the rules.
Just focus on the fight.
Stay away.
Watch your head. Every petal in life, all will be swept away by the wind.
We have a deal. There's no backing out now, for me or you.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all!
There's more to life. Enjoying yourself?
Sure, I'll play along.
Just erase.
Easy, Numby.
Hedge your bets.
Enjoying yourself?
Watch your head.
Some value, I suppose.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all!
There's more to life. Existence is unity.
Don't let me down.
Let the valuation...
Who's the little backstabber? I'll keep your desires close to my heart.
Yep, cannon's back.
The prison management on the Lawfu is truly concerning. So what if I repeat it? It's the truth after all. The prison management on the Lawfu is truly concerning. At least two different groups of intruders infiltrated here. The Wolf Cubs and these Mara-struck soldiers. Their hiding technique. It's pretty similar to the Wind Mantle technique used by the Vidyadhara serving Kailoran Venti on the Yaoqing. What do you think? Well, never mind if you don't have any clues. Now is not the time to exchange assassination techniques. I'm Waza. My friend fell into the clutches of that wolf. I was planning to escape and report back as quickly as possible. Now it seems. The prison on the Lawfu is a real maze, I must admit.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Moza. We'll do our best to ensure your friend's safety.
No. You can do nothing for him now. And you shouldn't be focusing on his safety at the moment.
Your friend is in Hulei's clutches and you're just going to leave him behind?
Look, I'm the Yaoqing General's guard, not his. I've seen how that giant wolf fights, and there's no way. Trying to save my friend will only get us killed. I don't know how you think, but I won't throw my life away for a lost cause. Listen up. I've been tracking these fugitives, and I know their next move. They're planning to seal off the entire prison to keep the outside world in the dark. The worst case scenario, we are all killed by that giant wolf, and the shackling prison is sealed off. No one will know about us or about their escape until it's too late. And the best case scenario... looks like we've got some clever minds here after all. The best case scenario would be we seal the gates and trap the enemy inside with us. We can't let that monstrous wolf escape.
Isn't King Liu in here with us? Shouldn't she really have a refight with Hulei?
Hopefully, someone will eventually notice that something is off and come to help. As for whether we'll still be alive by then, it's not something we should think about.
You sure have a way of comforting people, Mr. Morrison.
As a person of the Yaoqing, I've always searched for something meaningful to give my life to.
I have to make it out alive. My companions are waiting for me.
As a Netherworld dweller, I've already died once.
Yeah. We won't give up. Not until the very last moment.
None of you are part of the Ten Lords' commission, so sacrificing yourselves isn't the right move. As a judge, it's my responsibility to guard this prison, and if someone should step up to stop Hulei from escaping, it should be me, not you. Once we reach the gate, I hope you'll help me seal it. After that, I'll do everything I can to fight the Borison, and you find a safe place to hide and wait for reinforcements. Now, let's proceed upward.
Oh, I want to go fight them. There's probably so much. Oh, look at this. Brutal. Whoa, more remake. Oh, I want to go exploring, but I can't. Not until this is over. Oh! I heard something, but I wasn't sure what.
No dirty tricks.
Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
There's no backing out now, for me or you.
The market is right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Don't let me down.
There's more to life. Existence is unity.
Watch your head.
Okay, that's my fault for getting, like, distracted by a breakable. Oh, there it is. Never mind, I see it now.
Lose some, win some. They always deliver.
Eternal.
I hit the mark. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Bending the rules.
Easy, Numby.
Sure, I'll play along.
Time for a lesson. I'll keep your desires close to my heart.
I hate invisible enemies.
Exactly.
You can see them, but you can't see them. There's one. Yeah, no, I'm not fighting you. You're just annoying. Oh, there was a treasure chest down there. I'll deal with it when I come back. All the way to the top.
We must seal the entrance before the Boris and fugitives get out. Prison wardens and mechanisms won't be able to hold them for long. Follow me. We're almost there. The gate is just ahead. Soundbringers.
Shit. Yeah, no, I'm not looking forward to taking it up.
I will hold them back. Don't let...
Eternal. Every petal in life's all will be swept away by the wind.
We have a deal. There's no backing out now. For me or you. Don't let me down.
Some value, I suppose.
Let the valuation... Miserable.
No dirty tricks, all right? Huh?
Easy, Numby. Who's the little backstabber?
Watch your head.
There's more to life.
Steady.
The dice bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
The market is unpriced. Investing in victory means playing the long game. I'll keep your desires close to my heart.
I'll deal with the treasure chest later.
This brings back such familiar memories. Memories of chasing, gnawing, and tearing. They're back. They're back. They've all come back.
My lord, we're just one step away from freedom. If we pass through the gate, no one will be able to stop us.
So this hostage is useless now. Kill him, Moktok.
He's getting away. Do something, Jiaoqiu. It's just like the old days, you useless loser. Just do something!
Maybe this Yao Qing messenger can strike a deal in exchange for his life. He can use his status to help us escape from the Xianzhou. What do you think, Mr. Jiaoqiu?
Oh, just look at you. Fallen so low during my absence. You're even negotiating with livestock. As far as I recall, no one from the Yao Qing would ever consider a deal with Duran's offspring.
I've got to make this beast stay here, whether it's for the sake of Fei Shao or the Yao Qing. Deal. I certainly have more value alive. My identity, my knowledge of the Xianzhou, and my understanding of many things that your minions have no knowledge of. They'll all be valuable.
Lowly beast. Muster up that pitiful tongue of yours and plead for what remains of your life.
I'm afraid you're unaware. The woman who defeated you, Jing Liu, she has recently returned to the Luofu.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Your opportunity for revenge is right in front of you.
My lord, this slave is talking nonsense. I've never heard anything about this. May I just kill him now?
Silence, Moktok. And you, slave. From now on, you'll stay by my side. You'll only speak and move when I allow you to. Otherwise, I'll dismember you from head to tail, inch by inch. Got it?
But, my lord...
We must stay here for some time, Moktok. Fear not. Because once I step out of the prison, it's the people of the Xianzhou who should tremble in fear. Now, Duran's whelps, follow me!
Of course I do it. Yes, he's going. Oh. Yeah, I don't have time for this.
Prisoners must remain in place and obey the guard. Those who fail to comply will face severe punishment, serving as an example to others.
Yeah, no, I'm not dealing with that. Shit.
Report! After we lost contact with the shackling prison, we received a message from a Cycrane. The prisoners have revolted, and the criminal Hule is nowhere to be found.
What about the Yao Qing messengers and the Nameless?
No news at the moment. We're trying to restore contact with the shackling prison as soon as possible.
I see. You're dismissed. General Jing Yuan, General Hua Yan. It's just as we suspected. The rise of the Ambrosial Arbor was not the end of things, but the beginning. The hand of the Ruined Legion has already sown the seeds of destruction. From this moment on, the Xianzhou Alliance will face an even greater challenge, from both the abominations of abundance and the destruction itself. If this is what they want, I'm always up for a challenge. As the Marshal Special Envoy, I'll dispatch the Luofu Cloud Knights to pursue Hule myself.
Looks like the hidden dregs have finally come to the surface. And as I said before, it's time to wash them away, once and for all.
Oh, nice. And we're going to get King Liu as part of this too. I know we are.
Finally, a rare break. Why don't we head to the Fauna Jade Exchange and hang out for a bit? Looks like this collateral.
Oh, looks like that's it for the story right now. Couple weeks, we'll continue. Looks like those ones don't get counted. Oh, never mind. That's weird. Before there used to be times when you completed this one. Now there's not?
Tuskbear wrap, song lotus cake, guarantee.
Sorry. Well, that is it for the story. Let's go and do a little march. We'll navigate that in a second, though. First, we want to drop off. Ooh, do I have something new from Yankee?
I was just talking to Mr. Yang. He told me some fascinating... He mentioned a 120-foot sword called Starbane that only a giant... Of course, I know I'd never be able to wield such a sword. It's still... cartoon? So it's not a real sword? But it could be real, right? Starbane. Once I get back, I'll talk to the General about it. Perhaps he'd be willing to get the Artisanship Commission involved. A 120-foot sword. Just thinking about it makes me excited. Speaking of which, I noticed something recently. Look outside. Don't you think the Lawfu looks like a giant flying sword? So that would mean I'm flying around on a huge sword every day.
I am not changing the song. I just gotta keep this on until something good. Oh, I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's 5 songs yet on Penacony. On the Lost Fu, I have everything. Nice. In Bella Jarlio, we have everything. From her to Space Station, we're missing Crises, so I'm missing only 6 songs. Nice. Oh, Link.
That conductor looks really familiar. I swear I've seen them before. Oh, maybe looks like a snowflake creature? Oh, I don't remember seeing one that looks like that. I doubt it. Himeko told me Pom Pom is unique. I don't have anything like that in my record. I remember now. The armillary spear. There's a shape on it that really looks like Pom Pom. But why the armillary spear? So odd.
Huh. Nice, 106, so I'm only missing 6 more. Nice. Oh. Oh, there's a story. Oh.
Such an outdated...
Finally, a rare break. Why don't we head to the Bonajade Exchange?
Are you okay?
Yes.
thank you all for your timely help. The shop facing a bit of flack from visitors is a minor issue, but Miss March's decisions to challenge him is serious. I feel responsible as if the shop has inconvenienced you.
Don't worry. I can't stand by and watch someone be bullied. I have to stand up against injustice, no matter what.
Not only do you speak like a hero from an immersia, but you also have a kind heart. Your charisma has completely won me over, Miss March.
Aww.
I'm not quite a hero. Yet.
I know you're here for the tea ceremony. Please, come inside.
Thanks for the invitation, but right now, I just want to focus on practicing swordplay. Masters, let's save the tea for later.
Sure, the tea can wait for now. However, I have a question, Miss March. How confident are you about the bet you just made?
Come on, how could I possibly lose?
You're right. It seems she really hasn't considered anything. I don't see any issue with it. Let March give it a shot. As long as she trains diligently, I believe she can easily deal with that hunk of IPC scrap metal.
As long as she trains diligently.
I'm now filled with determination, Masters. I'll learn swordplay well and teach that guy a lesson. You're my most trusted friend. You'll be my assistant teacher, and make sure I learn swordplay properly. If I can't learn swordplay well, I'll have no one to blame but myself. Masters, Mr. Teaching Assistant, let's go back and start the training now.
Yeah, it gets faster this way. That's odd. It says the companion stories. Ah.
That IPC guy will show up in 15 days. I've got to become a swordmaster by then.
Becoming a swordmaster in a mere 15 days is quite challenging.
But we can't lose our momentum, Master Yun Li.
Momentum alone will only keep you going for about 3 days. If you really want to stick with it, you need a solid plan.
No worries. I've found my professional teaching assistant to help me organize the lessons, so there won't be any problems. Rest assured, Masters. If not in me, at least place your faith in him, my trusty sidekick.
Miss March is really passionate about learning swordplay, and now she has a clear goal in mind. That's a good thing for her.
Trusty sidekick. It's March. We let her get away with it.
There are many ways to defeat villains, but if you want to become a true hero, you have to focus on self-improvement. I hope you will always remember this, Miss March.
Got it. It's all etched into my memory.
Since you've got that in mind, it's time for me to set...
Please, go ahead, Master Yun Li.
We'll have 3 exams during these 15 days. If you pass our tests, those pieces of IPC scrap won't stand a chance. But if you fail...
That would mean Yun Li is a terrible teacher. And if that's the case, I hope you won't force yourself to take on the challenge, Miss March.
Hey! You are the terrible teacher here.
I understand. In the immersia, the disciple and the master share both honor and disgrace. If the apprentice fails, the master loses face too.
Well, there aren't that many customs on the Xianzhou. I'm just worried about you getting hurt.
But as long as you practice diligently and pass the tests, we'll feel confident about your duel. Now, let's go back to the first question I asked you. I'm sure you found a reason to wield your sword, right, Miss March?
Absolutely! I wield my sword to become a hero! I wanna—
Then keep that fire burning, and learn with all your heart.
I skipped that because I just didn't want to hear her constantly repeat that line. As much fun as it is, no.
You haven't said much, Mr. Teaching Assistant. Any suggestions before we officially start training? Twists? Like the ones in those Swordmaster novels? But I wonder what kind of unexpected twists I'll encounter. It'd be pretty awesome if that actually happened. That's enough chit-chat for now. Don't forget to keep an eye on my swordplay practice.
Okay. Interesting. Too bad we actually can't learn these from art. So. She needs a lot of strength training. I really shouldn't have done that. Absolutely. Oh, okay. So then, thinking in the gray.
hand.
Hmm?
I learned so much today. Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword.
Nice, this is way better than anything I thought of.
That's enough training for today. I need time.
One more day until sword trial.
How should I go about this?
Great! Today, you'll face your...
Oh, I know! It's...
that's grasping the basics.
And parries should be...
See? Even...
but I'm actually not...
Miss March is still...
Just focus on your teaching.
What?
Didn't... Looks like your general.
Miss March has been learning the...
Unsheath your swords.
According to the schedule, there's a test today, right? I'm ready. Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out.
Okay, so I guess gotta keep on going. So that's a 10, so I gotta build up some tenacity here.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this!
Oh, okay, so I can't turn that off.
Not very... Yeah! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this! Oh, I get it!
Nice. Ooh, 10 up for everything. Hooray.
Looks like I passed the test, right?
Yeah.
Great! Hey! Oh, jeez. You sound just like those parents on the stand. I couldn't have done it without my masters and you, Mr. Teaching Assistant. So if I were to take on that IPC guy...
You already have a martial arts background and plenty of real combat experience. with swordplay guidance from me and Yoon Lee, if you were to challenge the IPC's security mechs now...
You wouldn't stand a chance.
Yoon Lee's...
No chance? Hey! Oh, come on. You're just talking nonsense to keep me motivated.
I thought teaching March was just something of a hobby. But now, actually seeing her progress gives me a sense of accomplishment.
Oh, really? So now you finally acknowledge her talent, Master Yoon Lee? Don't worry, Miss March. I've been serious about teaching you from the start.
Oh, you two.
Don't try to cause a rift between us. Every move and technique I taught March is straight from the Juming art of swordplay.
Rival teachings, like the different types of kung fu, karate.
15 days of training is short, Miss March. Whether you pass after every test, the General would take me to the Artisanship Commission for sword maintenance. Let's go, Miss March.
Thank you, Master.
So, have you found any information about her?
Yeah, that girl is one of the nameless on the Astral Express. Oh, she's no pushover. Don't you think this bet's a bit too risky?
Yeah, it is. So what? Have you seen those big shots in the Strategic Investment Department? Do they ever make safe bets?
The competitors against the 10 Stonehearts. Yeah, no, we need to kick his ass.
She thinks she can fool me by flying under the radar? You there! Get me the most powerful mech we've got!
Understood. Checking the inventory now.
Now I'm curious to see what this 15-day crash course apprentice is really capable of.
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna kick your ass. I need tenacity. So I need to do some of this quick. Ooh, I need more tenacity than I do strength. Like, you need also some. Okay, let's do a couple tenacity here. So 150 tenacity here. Oh wait, I picked the wrong one. Oops.
I learned so much today. Well done.
Aww. I picked the wrong one. God, I went with dexterity. Oh well. Assist effects?
All swords and no play makes March a dull girl, you know.
Oh.
Did I really just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all. Let's do this! How should I go about this? Great! That's enough training for today. I need time to absorb everything. Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword.
Still need to get my tenacity up, then I can work on strength. Then I'll get some acuity too then.
I'll fight Tess!
Ooh, nice.
I learned so much today! Oh, well done, me! Wonder what I'll run into today! What do you recommend? Okay. Time for your second test. Grandpa always said that. Speaking of
Huh? Is that the flaming potent tea from Arumali?
You got it! I saw this immersion where the hero drank the flaming potent tea and started stumbling and shaking all over the place. But then he managed to defeat his father's murderer with his drunken swordplay.
Good example. Do you know how to do that drunken swordplay?
No. I figured I could just learn it by drinking flaming potent tea.
Oh, good lord.
That's not how it works in real life, Miss March.
Even if I don't know drunken swordplay, I've got other tricks up my sleeve.
I've heard you've traveled a lot, Miss March. I'm excited to see how you incorporate your experiences into your sword.
Your opponent this time is similar to the IPC mechs.
According to the schedule, there's a test today, right? I'm ready.
Ooh, I can do both of them. Yay.
Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out.
And now I just gotta go practice a lot of strength here. I still need a little more acuity, though. Well, let's see how this works.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this!
Ooh. Oh, nice. Ooh. Very nice. Now I get to get more health. I like this, mini Tamagotchi style march.
Those moves were pretty unconventional, but the way you've blended them into your swordplay was impressive. It's like you've developed your own unique style, Miss March. So, I thought you were just wasting your time traveling around with Yun Li's encouragement. But it seems like it's paid off.
Well, looks like someone's finally seeing sense.
Thank you both for your guidance. So, did I pass the test?
Without a doubt. You aced it.
Awesome! Hey, Mr. Teaching Assistant, isn't it about time you showered me with praise? No saving allowed. Let's keep it relevant. This time's for now, next time's for later. No IOUs on praise. I won't be modest this time. My skills have improved by leaps and bounds.
General Jing Yuan once told me that everyone has the potential to be my master. Not just Cloud Knight instructors, but also artists and outsiders. Actually, I was once convinced by Guinaifen into swallowing a sword. That's definitely not something you learn from regular practice.
So, what do you think your odds are, March?
Maybe around 30 or 40%? Well, I've gained a deeper understanding of swordplay, and I'm more aware of my own strengths now.
Dang, I hate doing that.
By the way, in those Immersia stories, the sword masters always hide their true strength before a decisive battle. Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
From the test, I can tell that you still need some time to master your swordplay. But you did pretty well. Milk tea is on me today.
Yeah!
And of course, back to Mr. Scott.
The progress report on the Nameless Girl's sword training is complete. What should I do now, Specialist Scott?
Huh? Are you being sarcastic or something?
I mean, don't I have other important tasks to do? It feels like a bit of a waste of time to keep tabs on some random girl's swordplay training.
A waste of time? No! This is about safeguarding the reputation of the IPC, the honor of the Ember Lord. Are you saying that March 7th can actually take down an Arumaton from the Artisanship Commission with a sword? Come on, an Arumaton is no match for our state-of-the-art mechs. Go and strengthen our mechs even further. I refuse to believe that little sliver of metal can actually challenge our cutting-edge technology.
But the armor's already pretty thick.
No, it's not enough. Reinforce it more. If I lose face, it's like losing face for the IPC and the Ember Lord. Can we afford to let that happen?
Understood.
Did I really just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all.
Okay, so I need 500 in strength. Ugh. Strength, more dexterity, more strength. Oh, nice.
What do you recommend?
Ooh, we're almost there. Yay.
Wonder what I'll run into today.
Nice.
That's enough training for today. I need time.
Nice.
Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out.
I gotta do 100 things.
How should I go about this? Okay. That's enough training for today.
Ah! All sword, no play makes March a dull girl. Ooh, new store. Oh, nice. Awesome! We're at 600 already.
Before we start the test, there's something I need to tell you, Miss March. I've received a challenge letter from Scott. He's made thorough preparations, contacting the Realm Keeping Commission, and getting approval for a martial arts exchange event. He even chose Arumali as the venue. Seems like he has some connections there. However, according to the rules, the person receiving the challenge letter has the right to decline the challenge.
Declining would be like admitting defeat. Of course I'll accept it.
But before that, you need to pass the final test, the graduation exam.
I'm surprised. Well, it's not really graduation. It's just that the opponent for this exam is your master, Yenqing.
When General Jing Yuan was teaching me swordplay, he used to personally spar with me during crucial moments.
After all, the master should be the one who is most aware of their students' strengths and weaknesses. But, Master Yenqing, facing you in a duel, do I really stand a chance?
How will we ever find out if you don't even try? Are you only scared because I'm your opponent, Miss March?
Unsheath your swords and get ready, Miss March. The duel starts now.
Alrighty.
I'm a little nervous. Oh, come on, March 7th. You got this. Did I really just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all.
Oh, I can already learn that one too already? Nice. That one requires 50 more. That one requires 80 more. All this is good. It just requires more dexterity and tenacity. Oh, a little more tenacity. Ooh. Focus on my tenacity, or... Oh, we'll see how much I get with this. Nice.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, watch this!
Sword, heed me!
Oh, I get it! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, watch this!
Nice, we got them all.
Evil. I'm just warming up.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, watch this! Awesome!
I failed.
Nice.
Not bad. You've made it this far, Miss March. You've passed the exam.
Oh! I get your point, but this isn't the time for deflections. Quickly, say something. Actually, I didn't defeat Master yet. With your swordblade skills, you can effortlessly take down IPC Max, March. Yeah, I'm pretty confident too. But looking back, haven't you learned something more important than just swordplay? Yeah, I have not only learned swordplay from masters, but I've also met a bunch of people and gained a lot of insights from my experiences.
Those experiences will nourish your sword skills. It's just like Master Yunli said. Everything can be a sword, and there are endless possibilities for learning swordplay in the vast world.
That actually makes sense. Now, I'd love to hear your suggestions on how to defeat Scott.
Fair and square.
Yeah, I'll show Scott the power of the Xianzhou swordplay that he despises.
I remember Yanqing once said, there are many ways to defeat villains. But if you want to become a true hero, you have to focus on self-improvement. Do you feel any closer to becoming the great hero you've always dreamed of?
Ah, yes, absolutely. The great hero within me is definitely up to the task.
I can't even do anything about that yet. Oh, okay. Well, that's an easy way to get that. Oh, before I do anything, there's notes. Interesting. Oh, time for battle.
Well, well. If it isn't our hero, March 7th.
I'm not hiding or backing down. You challenged me, and I'm here to accept it. But I'm curious, why pick our room alley of all places? It's packed with tourists around, and it'd be bad if someone got hurt.
Why Owl Room Alley? Well, your buddy knows the answer to that. I can't deny it. That fateful day, that's why I chose this place. I want to show all those people who laughed at me that I can stand on my own 2 feet again. They'll be like, what? That Scott is back again? What's he got up to this time? They'll see that I, Scott, who was once shamed in front of everyone, is back in Owl Room Alley to restore his honor. They'll see that it won't be me squealing like a pig today, but you! Right person? No, I want to enact revenge on the entirety of Owl Room Alley.
But then, wait, where does bullying the owner of the Sleepless Earl fit in with all of this?
Ah, shut up! Look, I have my principles. I refuse to spend my life haunted by what happened in Owl Room Alley. Do you think I'm just some sort of IPC small fry?
Yes.
I've been patient for so long, just waiting for the right moment. I don't care about proving my greatness. It's about showing everyone in Owl Room Alley that I will reclaim what was taken from me!
No, you won't.
I've been keeping an eye on you. Seriously, do you really believe that you, a rookie who's only been learning swordplay for 15 days, can defeat my invincible mechs? Dream on! Enough with the talk. Let's get down to business, boys.
Huh. Once you bite the dust, you'll know what I'm capable of. Yeah!
Give me.
Not very sportsmanlike. Yeah! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this! Not very sportsmanlike. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this!
A second one.
Oh, I get it! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this! Yeah! Not very sportsmanlike. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this!
Ah! You pathetic losers! How did you all lose to that rookie?
Hey, stop blaming others! Didn't you lose to me too?
So, does that mean I have to? No way! This can't be happening! How could a tiny piece of scrap metal defeat the IPC's mechs? You guys must have cheated! This doesn't count! I demand a rematch!
Scrap metal, huh? The key to victory is never the weapon. It's the person wielding it! I'll respect you too. If you keep your word.
Enough! Fine. I've done this before anyway. I apologize. I want to apologize to the owner of the Sleepless Earl. It's my fault for causing trouble and making a scene on purpose.
Hey, remember what you said? What about squealing like a pig?
Make him squeal! Make him squeal!
Hold on a sec. I want to get this on video.
It's happening all over again. All right! But before I squeal like a pig, there's something else I want to say. IPC mechs are a total joke. Oink! Oink, oink! Oink!
Oh.
Oink! Oink!
Okay, that was a good for ending this video. That was great. Okay, other directions the story could have changed. Okay. Well, anyway. Oh, Eldion. Yay. Oh, I gotta complete all 5 endings to get her up. Yay. Yippee.
Finally! Some recognition for training my butt off!
Oh, okay, I gotta raise everybody to 500. Yep, that's it for now. Oh. Signing off. Until the next part of the story happens. Later.